In this video, we're going to talk about reverse percentage problems. Reverse percentage problems can be very useful for us to actually find the original state of a number before a percentage was added to it or subtracted from it. I'm going to show you 3 examples, and from these 3 examples, you should be able to do the exercises. Alright, here goes. First one, the price of a computer is £1,410, including VAT at 17.5%. Find the actual cost of the computer and the amount of VAT which has to be paid. VAT, remember from the previous videos, is value added tax. So it's a tax that was added to your computer or to the price of your computer. So at one point, the original price of your computer, I'm going to call that X. So X is the original price. So at one point, you added 17.5%. But how do you add 17.5%? I know that when you add a certain percentage, you're going to use the multiplier. So your original was increased by 17.5%. So I know that it's an increase of 17.5. So your original 100% was increased by 17.5%. So that gives you 117.5%. You guys still remember, when we increase a number, we just multiply by the multiplier, which is 1.175 in this case. So at one point in the past, your original price, X, of your computer was multiplied by 1.175. And you got the new price, which is 1410 or £1,410. Voila. Now, how can I find X from this? Well, X times 1.175 needs to be equal to 1,410. So X, my original price, is going to be £1,410 divided by 1.75. That's what it's going to be. So X is going to be 1,200 when you calculate this. So my original price is £1,200. So that's the original price. Now, question is, also, what's the amount of VAT that has to be paid? Well, you've got your, let's see, this was your new price, and this is your original price. What you're going to do, you're just going to subtract them from each other. So, in order to get your VAT, you're going to do 1,410 minus 1,200, and you get £210. So £210 is the amount of VAT that you pay for this computer. That's it for the first example. Now, the second example is a bit different. Let's have a look. A customer is offered a 20% discount when buying a new bed. The discounted price is £158.40. Find the full price of the bed. So the question here is, find the original price of that bed. What do you know from this exercise? Well, there was a 20% discount on the full price of that bed, and now the price is £158.40. Alright, these are the 2 things that you need. Alright, so what am I looking for? For the full price. Well, the full price, I'm going to call that X. Okay, so at one point, from X, 20% was deducted to get to 158.40. Okay, when we have a discount, that means 20% discount means that we're going to have a multiplier of 0.80. Okay, remember, because 100% minus 20% is equal to 80%. So actually, your full price was multiplied by 80%, or we took 80% of that price to get to your new discounted price. Now, that means that X was multiplied by 0.80 to get to 158.40. So, again, I can use algebra for this. If X times 0.80 is 158.40, well, then X is going to be 158.40 pounds divided by 0.80. So X is going to be, if you put this in your calculator, guys, you get 198. So the original price of your bed was actually 198 pounds. Now, the next example is the hardest. Pay close attention. Alright. Sharon invests some money in a building society at 6% interest per annum. Per annum, guys, that means per year. Okay, per annum is per year. After 2 years, the value of her investment is 280.90 pounds. Find the amount that she invested. Now, so you have to look for the original amount she invested. Now, you all have seen some things about investments and about percentage increase with interest. So you know that she invests, I'm going to call X again, the amount that she invested. So that's what I'm looking for, the amount that she invested. Okay. Now you know that when an amount is invested, you gain money. How much do you gain? You gain 6%. So that means that it is increased by 6% each year. I know when I increase something by 6%, I'm going to multiply by 1.06, okay, by the multiplier. So X was multiplied by 1.06 in the first year. The question is not how much did she make the first year of the investment, but after 2 years, okay? Remember, so this would be the amount she invests or that she gets after 1 year, and then you would invest that again, and you would get again, would you multiply it by 1.06. So this ended up being 280.90 pounds. So now I'm looking for X, but X times, I'm going to simplify this. I can just remove the brackets, it's not necessary. That's X times 1.06 to the power of 2 times, X times 1.06 to the power of 2 is equal to 280.90 pounds. So X, my original amount, is going to be 280.90 divided by 1.06 to the power of 2. Don't forget the power of 2. So my original amount that I actually invested, put this in your calculator, guys. Don't do this in your head. We don't expect you to do that. So X is going to be 250 pounds. So what is the amount she invested? Well, originally she invested 250 pounds. Okay, be careful with exercises like this. Read your questions very carefully, guys, and good luck with the exercises.